Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon or Rising, and it's the weekly reading for December 9th to the 15th. This week, Virgo, we have the Get Grounded Oracle card. We have the Four of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Star, the Two of Cups, and the King of Wands. So I can see pretty clearly what's going on here, Virgo. You know, some of you have been definitely fighting a completion, trying to maybe push on through with something rather than going through the pain of letting it complete. But I can see here that it has been blocking your vision and clarity in moving forward, maybe blocking you from seeing new pathways for yourself. So, you know, it really is time to allow that to complete and to really ground your energy to heal, so that then you can get back that forward vision. You can really start embarking on that next chapter of your life that is trying to come through for you. So it's going to get started with reading out your oracle card, Get Grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. You have been called to get grounded, to ensure that your luminous field is clear and your inner well is full. If you're not grounded, it is all too easy to get swept up in other people's energy and mistake it for your own. Your boundaries will become blurred as you're absorbing the energies around you and struggling to define what is your stuff and what is theirs. If you pull this card, you're very likely an empath or a highly sensitive person and need some time alone to fill up your well, balance your energy, and get grounded. There are two types of people: those who draw the energy from others and those that draw the energy from within. Reflect on which one you are and carve out time each day to ensure your well is being replenished. Yeah, okay, so some of you may be an empath or a highly sensitive person, maybe in a situation with somebody where, because you know you're quite close to them, that you actually have energetically attached to them or them to you. And you know, if they are someone who has, you know, let's say a denser vibration than you, that can really bring down your energy, and it can be really difficult to sense, you know, really what is your stuff, what is theirs, and to really transmute those energies. It's surprising how you can just sometimes feel really off. Sometimes you assume there's something going on with you, but I sense that in a close partnership, you know, it really could have actually affected your energy here, because we have the Two of Cups and the Seven of Wands in your recent past. So I feel like we're either dealing with a soulmate connection, or, you know, a really close business partnership, a creative colleague, close friend, even a family member, that kind of thing. Possibly a Leo, water sign could be, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So I feel like, you know, it's either a relationship or a close partnership. And I feel like it's been really challenging for you, and it could be because of that energy connection that we've talked about, and, you know, really sort of getting tied into them. You know, that maybe this person's even an energy vampire who's kind of been, let's say, living a little bit on your life force and actually sucking your energetic resources. Or it can be more subtle than that. Perhaps it's somebody, you know, in the office who might be, you know, quite a good colleague, but they're always offloading their problems to you, and, you know, consulting you and consoling you. And after you've, you know, talked to them, even though you might genuinely care for this person, that you end up feeling kind of drained and sucked dry, and your own energy is a little bit depleted. So even though we may really care for someone, we have to protect our own energetic boundaries from people like that. Yeah, and I do feel that, you know, with that Ten of Wands in reverse that we see coming in, that there is some kind of completion that is ready to happen in this situation. So it could be actually dissolving the friendship, partnership, or relationship. But by gosh, I think you've given it a pretty good go at fighting it off and, you know, trying to prevent that from happening. And that's another thing that's probably depleted your energy as well. You know, when we try and go against the grain, or I'm seeing swimming upstream, you know, it's exhausting. It takes twice as much energy than if we're in the flow of life, if we have those waters and emotions of life in balance. You know, this could have also brought up some of your own inner demons. I mean, here's this person here, this warrior, with these wands coming up at him, and we can't see who's holding them. It's almost like, you know, we can't see sometimes the psychic attacks, or, you know, what's behind it, or the energy vampires, or even our own inner demons. But I think you've got enough of that warrior spirit to bring this to a completion, because what this is doing is not only taking your energetic resources but clouding your forward vision for moving forward and raising your own vibration so you can connect with the experiences that truly are aligned with you. Because look here, I mean, Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm going to flip it for ease of reading. But Ten of Wands is a completion, and it's a completion of a situation that's weighed pretty heavily on you. The burdens, maybe the burdens of listening to someone else's problems or dramas all the time, the burden of a relationship that's been heavy duty, hard work, all your responsibility, that kind of thing. Now the issue, as I said before, with carrying on with something that is really sucking those energetic resources, is it starts to cloud your vision. Now this person can't see really where he's going. He's just, all he can do is follow that well-worn path from work to home because he knows it, but he wouldn't be able to find new paths, seek new destinations, because he really can't see, and he's just carrying this load anyway, so it would just be too hard. So you really want to free up your energy to release burdens, put down these wands so that you can be a visionary again. You need to restore and replenish yourself. So I feel like some of you have fighted this completion, but it really is inevitable that these completions need to happen. And guys, we are about to wrap up that 10-year cycle, that decade, so this is really a great time to be flowing with that energy and releasing the things that no longer serve us. So I feel that when you do, and I think that's what you've been called to do this week, is that there is going to be a period of grounding, healing, resting, recalibrating that is required. And that is exactly why we see the star energy here. So the star energy is about renewal. It's about, that calm after the storm. It's about restoring, regenerating, rebalancing those emotional waters of life while staying grounded. It also talks a lot about rebalancing your energy centers. These 7 stars here linked to the 7 chakras in the body. So great time to get energy healing, go for a walk in nature, whatever you do to get grounded and to rebalance yourself. There is an element of divine guidance as well. So it's likely that this is probably maybe a karmic contract that has come to a completion, soul contract. It's time for you to release that, and now you will be guided forward to your next chapter. But there is a period of rest, of retreat that needs to happen first. So the Four of Swords, talks about taking that step back, that time out, that rest, that regeneration, before you can carry on, before you can formulate your next battle plan. It also links to the Three of Swords, so it can talk about deep hurts, pain, grief, anything that you might need to process or release or heal after completing this situation. And you'll know when the time is right for you to jump up, grab that spear sword that you've kind of held there and forge back into life again. It's a momentary pause to reconnect with yourself and to enter your next chapter renewed under that star energy. And I'm going to end on the King of Wands, because I feel that this is what you're going to emerge as after you've gone through that healing process and after you've gotten grounded, and that is the King of Wands. Now the King of Wands is somebody who is mature and grounded, and knows how to be an authoritarian when he needs to be, all of that king energy. But the key of the king of energy is that he is a great visionary. So he is pretty much the opposite of this guy here who's out of power, can't see where he's going, has got his head down. The King of Wands is all about forward vision, seeing clearly, making calculated decisions in order to move his life, his world, his army ahead in the direction that he needs to. He's also all about taking, inspired action. He holds that Ace of Wands, and using that, he can plant the seeds for a next chapter that are going to lead to the growth that he desires. He's also an entrepreneur. He knows the opportunities, the relationships, the business partnerships to seek in order to, lead to great abundance down the track. So I really feel that you're going to emerge as the King of Wands. You're going to be feeling a lot more energized, passionate, enthusiastic about life, evoking that, that fire energy, even though you're all earth. This is really what's coming for you, but it's a bit of a process to get there. So don't fight the completion. The healing is ready to come in for you, and that King of Wands is ready to help bring you into your new chapter. So Virgo, that's what I have for you this week. I'm going to leave it there. Keep in mind it is a general reading, so not every Virgo will find their week plays out like this. Feel free to leave me a comment. I always love to know how it's playing out in your daily life, and I'll see you back here next week for another reading.